Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Hyundai Elantra GT Sport. Before we do that, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this video content helpful, entertaining, or both, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're in the market for a new car, this one or something else, download my nuts and bolts, start to finish, ultimate guide on how to buy a new car for the lowest price. It's super awesome, and I put a link in the description below. All right, so what's new for 2018 with this vehicle? Well, everything's new with this vehicle. The Hyundai Elantra GT Hatchback is completely redesigned for 2018. And though it costs considerably more than the base trim level, the Sport is the one to get. That's why we're doing it. It's got a sharper and more composed handling. Courtesy of a more sophisticated rear suspension design and a stronger engine, more horsepower, make it more fun to drive. It also comes standard with features that you'll probably want, but are optional on the base version. So you're going to nickel and dime your way up to the price point of this vehicle. Anywho, all right. So, and with the automatic transmission, the Sport gets better fuel economy than the base. So, I don't see why not. Why not do the Sport? The Sport makes sense. All right, so you've been reading this a little bit. The hatchback that has your back, the all-new spacious 2018 Elantra GT makes an exciting arrival. Right, starts at 16.8. That's for the base model. We're not messing with the base model. Let me slide down this page a little bit. We're going to do the GT. We're going to do GT. It's got different colors. And so what do we have for colors here? We've got a ceramic white. We've got a symphony air silver. That's an interesting name. Summit gray. I like that. That's kind of nice. Electric blue, scarlet pearl, or scarlet red pearl, and then black noir pearl. And then I don't know if they actually do this. Hope on Wheels. Can you get your paint scheme set up that way? Right. No, I guess you could just do, maybe do some money. I haven't looked into that, so we won't really get into that. I like this color. I think we're going to be optioning ours in Summit gray. Let's move on. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go over this page. We're going to kind of look at the Y Elantra GT page, go through the gallery really fast, and look at the features and specs, and then we'll go and build this thing out and see where we're at. All right, so I'm just going to expand the key features so we can see that they've got the MSRP starting at, 23,250 on the GT, and here's the the MPG, your miles per gallon, 22 city, 29 highway, 25 combined. You've got a big 40 horsepower jump with the Elantra GT. You're going to really feel that in the seat of your pants. You got the bigger wheels and slightly lower profile wheels on top of that. Then you got the better suspension and brakes. I mean, you're getting an all-around much better car. Then you've got the tech. You got the blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, and lane change assist. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, so we're going to get into it a little bit further. So they got a test drive thing. We won't look at that. Exterior tour. Versatile, quick, and agile. I tried to launch this. Takes us to another page. It loads a little slow. We're going to look at the gallery, so we're going to be able to see plenty of photos. So we're not going to mess around launching this 360 tour. We've seen them in other ones if you've watched any of my other videos. If not, you should. An eye for detail. From alloy wheels, 17-inch standard or 18-inch available. We'll be getting the 18-inch wheels because the Sport comes with the 18-inch wheels. To sharp-looking LED daytime running lights, the details make the difference. And then what do we got? On guard, even in your blind spot, right? Advancements like available blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert. We've got that covered under the Sport. Interior tour, clean lines, modern comfort. Not bad looking in there. It's not bad looking. Now you got cloth. That's a black. I'd rather do this if I didn't have a leather option. This is black cloth. Then you've got the beige leather interior. Okay. Then you've got the black leather interior, and this must be some sporty. Yeah, black with red leather interior. Black with red leather interior. Well, I wouldn't call that red leather interior. I call it black with red piping or stitching. That's not red leather. They got to put a little red around the surrounds. I like it, though. I'm not knocking it. I think that's what I like. I like the black with red leather interior. I like that a lot. A warm welcome. Available heated seats are all about comfort and keeping you happy. Like it. No wires, no plugs, just easy charging. Charging mobile devices on the go is easy. These mobile charging, wireless charging pads, that is the new thing on cars because everybody is seemingly moving to that. Features and specs, this hatchback has it all, right? Apple CarPlay, standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's good. You, you could buy a BMW for $50,000 and still have to spend $300 extra to get Apple CarPlay. You understand what I'm saying? Or even more on a BMW. So that's nice that for, the $20,000 or whatever the starting price is, you can get the 2018 Hyundai Elantra GT Sport with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It doesn't cost you a cent extra. What else do they have here? That interior it's a very attractive interior. I'm not even kidding. Standard 8-inch touchscreen, rear view camera. Feel safer and smarter with this 8-inch touchscreen and rear view camera to guide you when backing up and parking. Good deal. The hatchback has it all. This is the available 201 horsepower. That'll be us. Apple CarPlay. And it's cool. They show us that it has to be wired, that you have to have your data cable plugged in to run CarPlay. And I'm glad they showed that because even though they're talking about the dual clutch transmission, I'm still talking about the CarPlay. But we'll get back to that transmission really fast. But it's worth noting that some manufacturers, I just got done mentioning BMW. With that said, BMW, well, I drove an X3 for a minute, a new X3, and it had Apple CarPlay, and I was able to connect Apple CarPlay just via Bluetooth, so no wires. And I really don't usually see that. It seems like most manufacturers, you need to put the wire in, so it's worth noting. All right, so 7-speed dual clutch transmission. This advanced gearbox makes swift, smooth shifts while delivering responsiveness and surprising fuel efficiency. And the fuel economy is pretty good. There's that blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert. All right, good stuff there. What else do we got? We're going to check out the full specs in a minute, get to know more, find out more about Elantra GT's great features and photos. So let's go over here to Why Elantra GT. Okay, that's going to move us over here to this tab. Like I said, we're still going to check out gallery and features and specs before we hit the build, just so we can get totally up to speed on this. This is a very attractive car. A GT that lives up to its name, stand out, massive space, an available turbocharged engine, and quick shifting transmission. What more can you want from a true GT driving experience, right? Very cool. The results say it all. So they've gotten some awards. 2018 IIHS Top Safety Pick, equipped with optional automatic emergency braking and high beam assist. Well, we'll make sure that we have that. Got standard 60/40 split fold-down rear seat back to max out our space. What does it say? More maximum cargo with rear seat down than Chevrolet Cruze hatchback, Honda Civic, Mazda 3 5-door, Ford Focus, VW Golf, and Toyota Corolla IM, right, with an asterisk. But nonetheless, innovation where it's needed most safely. What do they have? Available smart cruise control with stop-start capability. The blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert, and then the lane keep assist. I bet you we're going to have all of this because we're going to have the Sport, right? And we're going to make sure that we're going to have it because I'm real big on the tech, and I think it's important. If you're buying a new car, make sure you get that stuff. You're going to want it if you don't. You're going to wish you had it. Driver attention alert. This reminds me of some Mercedes-Benz stuff with the attention assist because they were the first ones to start it with the little coffee cup thing that you see in the dashboard on some of those. I'm going to throw a link up on an unrelated car so you can check that out. And see that. All right, so let's see. High beam assist, driver attention alert. So the driver attention alert, here's what it does. This technology learns your driving patterns so it can recognize when you seem tired or inattentive. It alerts you to refocus, switch drivers, or pull over until you're ready to drive again. Only vehicle in its class to offer optional driver attention alert. That's pretty tight. That is super nice. High beam assist. High beams that give you and oncoming drivers a better view. Elantra GT's high beams dim for oncoming traffic automatically so everyone can see and be seen when driving at night. That's pretty nice. I like that too. That's a nice look. It looks like a VW Golf, right? Little hatchback, super sporty. It's going to be quick, 200 horsepower. Already peaked at the engine specs. We're going to go look at the engine specs. We're going to be very happy with the engine specs because they're very nice the way it's putting down its power. So it's got America's best warranty. So it tells us 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, 5-year unlimited miles roadside, 24-hour roadside assistance, 5 year, 60,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty. Then they got some asterisks down there. Panoramic sunroof, more than a feature, it's an experience apparently. The available panoramic sunroof completely transforms the interior. Its shade adjusts to increase ambient light, and glass panels open for added fresh air. Optional panoramic sunroof, not available. Well, they have really done their homework, haven't they? They've really done their homework because they know who their competitors are, and they know that you're looking at the competitors. They know that you're looking at the competitors. So they're already putting this information right there for you, right? That none of the competitors come with the panoramic roof. Wireless device charging, forget the cords by charging without one. That's super cool. Heated and ventilated front seats. That's very cool. These are available. I don't know if that's going to be standard on the Sport, but if not, we're probably going to fully option this thing out, right? Yeah, it's just under $25,000 and probably fully option it out. Hopefully that won't take us over the top, over to $30,000, but I don't think it will. I really don't. I really, really don't. These vehicles do not have wireless charging. They want to let you know. What an attractive place. So you've got this nice big 8-inch touchscreen with rear view camera, so it says. And then you got this information display right in here. Also nice. So you got analog gauges, and then you got a little digital information display. There's the driving assist. They've got it right there. Doors, lights, sound. So you can make all these micro adjustments. Super cool. So 8-inch touchscreen display. See more clearly. A generous sized touchscreen gives you quick access to navigation and entertainment. With the standard rear view camera, they are throwing a lot at us, aren't they? It also helps you back up with confidence. All right. What do we got here? Blue Link completely for 3 years, or complimentary for 3 years. Control Elantra GT from your favorite devices or simply with your voice. Okay. Voice-activated search is just the beginning. Access remote lock, remote engine start with climate control. I like that. Let me pause right here and say this. Every manufacturer in the business basically has an app like this where you can start your car and unlock the doors and do all these little standard features. Not everybody, because I do a lot of these reviews, not everybody has it where you have the climate control feature. Okay, so that's super cool, especially at this price point. Okay, especially at this price point. You got in-car maintenance scheduling and more. It's Blue Link connected car service, in-car or smartphone, smartwatch, Amazon Echo, and Google Home. They got it all connected up for you, don't they? Remote lock unlock, monthly vehicle health report, destination search powered by Google. It does all of those things and more. This is the 1.6-liter engine. We're not going to be messing with that. Oh, yeah, that is the one. I thought it was a 2-liter. All right, turbo engine, boasts horsepower, 201 horsepower, and basically 200 pound-feet of torque. And here's the thing. It makes that torque at like 1,400 RPMs, my friends, and it holds that torque all the way up to 4,500 RPMs. This thing is going to feel fun. It's going to feel fun. If you understand what torque does, and you understand what a flat torque curve like that does, then you're going to understand that this thing's going to feel punchy all the time, right? All the time. So that's pretty cool. It's going to make it responsive. Having this torque, and if you don't understand that stuff, having this torque available at a low RPMs and this maximum torque is available from a low RPM all the way up to a high RPM, it's going to make it really responsive. And then you got that 7-speed dual clutch. I mean, yeah, this thing's probably kicking butt in its price point. It probably really is. Drive mode select. Okay, so they've got different drive modes. So that's usually like comfort, sport, stuff like that. Adjust steering wheel feel, throttle response, steering effort. So you can have a light steering feel or a heavy steering feel. I like that heavy steering feel like you kind of feel in race cars and stuff. That's pretty cool. Apple CarPlay, they're just kind of redundant. It's not available on the Mazda 3 entitled Corolla, apparently. Steering wheel mounted audio controls. Cool. What is this? Electronic parking brake with automatic vehicle hold. That's awesome. So, like, if you're on a hill, right, starting off or whatever, right, you never know when you might need that. Set your parking brake at the touch of a button. Release it when you put the Elantra GT in drive and reverse. It's that easy. Then they've got the Hyundai Hope on Wheels thing. We won't get into that. Get to know more about the Elantra. So let's take a look at some photos really fast. Let's look at some interior photos. If we do this and blow it up big, let's just kind of go through these photos. We won't make it take too long since we didn't do that 360 spin around. Does that LED running light go is that framed all the way around? It looks like it's like the LED running lights are framed all the way around. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like it. That's the GT. That's not the Sport. It's not the Sport. Okay. Let's peep some interior photos really quick. Oh, look at the if you got it in the manual, that looks fun, doesn't it? That gear shifter looks really fun. What is it? 6-speed manual. 6-speed manual. Shown in cloth interior. Right. Let's just go. There's a nice shot of the driver information display center right there. It's really nice, man. It's sharp. Look at the pedals. Come on. The pedals are tight. Let's build this bad boy. Come on. Let's get over to features and specs really quick. Real quick. What do I want to do? We want to look at the GT Sport. So it says we're going to get ours with the automatic transmission. It's going to be basically $24,350, so just under $24,500. We want to see the packages for the Elantra GT because the Sport. So they got one package. It's $3,800, but what does it give us? It gives us that kick-butt panoramic roof, the 8-inch navigation, the Blue Link connected care package, the remote package, the guidance package, ventilated seats. It gives you everything. It gives you the upgraded audio. I'm already in now. Wireless charging pad, smart cruise, everything that they offer on the Elantra for just $3,800 more. For under $30,000, you can have a car that literally, and I'm not kidding, has more features on it than most BMWs and Mercedes that are going to be running around on the road. I'm not kidding. All right, so we're all about that. We already know about the EPA. Let's look at that mechanical. See, here's what I'm talking about. See, 1,500. Here's the torque, 195. It's available, and that's kind of basically off idle. It wasn't 1,400. It's 1,500 RPMs, all the way up to 4,500 RPMs. Look at the difference. This is a non-turbo engine, and it makes its peak torque way up in the nosebleeds. It's peak torque, okay? This one is going to feel super sporty. This one, not so much. This one, yes. This one, no. Yes, no. So, we like the Sport, okay? And that's what we really want to check out in the specs was the Sport. Now, the base, if you didn't get this optional $3,800 package, let's see. I want to see what's interior features because that's going to give us what kind of tech. If you didn't get that feature, then what do you have? You got leather seating surfaces. You got the 6-way adjustable driver seat, front passenger slide recline. So it's not power on the passenger. Front passenger seat back pocket, heated front seats. That's standard. 60-40 split. Seat folding release on the seat. 8-inch display audio system with high resolution touchscreen. Rear view camera. Sirius XM, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth hands-free system phone with voice recognition, Bluetooth audio streaming. That's cool. Smartphone USB, MP3 audio jacks, air conditioning. It's got an ionizer and an anti-defogging system. All right, I won't go over the rest of these. I just kind of wanted to. You can always pause it. Dual illuminated rearview mirrors. Okay, it's got a lot. Leather wrapped steering wheel. A lot of stuff because you can see where it says standard over here. Steering wheel mounted, fixed arm. No, it's not available. Okay, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff on the inside. Okay, so let's go build. Let's build, price, and option. Right? That's what I said at the beginning. All right, so we don't want the GT. Did we? No, we want the Sport. We want the Sport with the automatic transmission. Okay, the 7-speed dual clutch and automatic transmission. That's going to cost us another $1,100. Here's the notable features again. 18-inch wheels. Now, I'm not going to read it all. If you want to check them, simply pause the video momentarily. Read it, and then we can move on. So, $23,250. They've been throwing different prices at us the whole time. So, $23,250. Let's click continue. Let me put in my zip. Hang on a second. Okay, so now we got that. What color did I say I liked? I said I like the Summit Gray. I like the Summit Gray. Let's take a look at the interior shot. Oh, it already shows it with the black with the red leather, they call it, even though it's red stitching or piping. And it only comes in that. You only get it with that. Okay, that works. That works for me. I was going to choose it anyway. The packages, I think we should get that package for $3,850. If you can swing it, get it. If you could swing this package, get it, right? Because it has all the stuff. You could have a Hyundai that has more features and options than most Beamers and Mercs by Mercedes running around on the road, because they nickel and dime you. So most people don't have really that highly optioned of Mercedes or BMW. I'm not kidding. It's a true story. So if you could swing the extra $3,850, do it. We're just under $30,000, and that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Let's hit continue. Accessories, I don't think we really need anything for accessories. Maybe you want the wheel locks for security. The rear bumper applique, that's like if you're dragging boxes across your bumper. I suggest you just pick this stuff up. But this rear bumper applique helps that not get scratched, the back of your bumper. I think that's cool. The mud guards, that helps prevent, like, you know, when they do construction and all that road oil, the tar, that little black specks they get flung up on the bottom of here. And that stuff sticks. It's really hard to get off, and it can really ruin a car. It can really, really, really ruin the bottom of your car. So the mud guards can help with stuff like that. I like the mud guards. Carpeted floor mats, they don't include them. Throw them in for $1.25, eh? $29,450. We're still looking good. Let's go to summary. All right, so can we print this off? Because the way this works is, if you want to see this spec, this trim for whatever reason, yeah, print summary. I'm going to print it off, and it'll give us all the specs and all the details, and I think it even prints off the standard features as well. So we're just under $25,000, or just under $30,000 for this car. The car started off at just under $25,000. So basically $5,000. It's basically almost $5,000 to the letter, or to the number, I should say. It's really $4,900. For another $4,900, I mean, you have an awesome car for just under $30,000. You have an awesome car for just under $30,000. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'm going to print off this summary. I'm going to put the link to this build PDF also in the description below, right along with that ultimate guide I was telling you about. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you made it to the end of this video, you're awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.